presentation is on some definitions in critical thinking, necessary and sufficient conditions, logistic pitfalls, and basic logic.
I'm going to start with the topic of chapter 3, which is definitions. We'll come to what is definidium, that is a term being defined. Then we'll come to definitions, which is the word that defines the term. Now, a term is referred to as an expression in language made up of one or two more words. Now, a reference is what the term refers to. Now, the act of things a term refers to is known as extension. We have, for example, dolphins, gorillas refer to mammals. Therefore, they are extension of mammals. Now we come to concept. Concept is an idea that encompasses the understanding of the term, such as agua and water mean the same thing. Then we come to definitions. Definitions are divided according to stipulative, reportive, and precising. Now we come to reportative, the definition of reportative. Now it's also known as the lexical definition. Now it reports the existing meaning of a term, such as WTO, which is World Trade Organization. Now the definitions should not be inconsistent with existing usage of the term. A correct reportative definition should not be too wide or too narrow. Now that we come to the second type, which is the stipulative definition. Now it means to assign a new meaning to a term. Example, meaning IBM, incredibly boring movie. Now we come to precising definition, which is in between reportative and stipulative. Now it defines the function which makes the meaning of a term more precise. It's used in resolving verbal disputes. Now we come to the criteria for good definitions. First of all, you make use of intentional definitions if possible. Now, some philosophers draw a distinction between extension and intension. Now, intention meaning the meaning of the word or term. Then extension meaning the set of things to which the term applies. You understand? Such as prime numbers. You see that there's an extension and an intention. Now the second thing is avoid secularity. The definition of secular, meaning that the definitions cannot be understood without knowing the meaning of the definendum. The third one is avoid obscurity. It should not be too obscure as to not tell enough of the definendum. Four is avoid persuasive definitions. Try not to add inappropriate emotional connotations.
Necessary and sufficient conditions, they help us to understand and define the connections between concepts and how different situations are related to each other. 1. Having 3 different sides is necessary for being a triangle. Having the intention to hang yourself or drink poison to cause bodily harm is necessary for murder. Move on to the sufficient conditions. If X is a sufficient condition for Y, this means the occurrence of X guarantees the occurrence of Y. In other words, it is impossible to have X without Y. If X is present, then Y must also be present. Example, being a rectangle is sufficient for having 4 sides. Being a grandmother is sufficient for being a mother. To show that X is not sufficient for Y, we list cases where X occurs but not Y. And an example is being bitten by a mosquito is not sufficient for developing malaria because there are many people who have been bitten by a mosquito but have not developed malaria. Describing how 2 things are connected. Given any 2 conditions, X and Y, there are 4 ways in which they might be related to each other. 1. X is both jointly necessary and sufficient for Y. 2. X is necessary but not sufficient for Y. 3. X is sufficient but not necessary for Y. 4. X is neither necessary nor sufficient for Y. Carbon dioxide is necessary but not sufficient for our survival. 2. Having a daughter is sufficient but not necessary for being a parent. 3. examples which are related to them. The first one is important because it provides the basis for the relation and comparison of things. When we think about the relationship between A and B or X and Y, we decide whether one is necessary or sufficient. Example, what is the connection between democracy and the rule of law? The right fallacy is to argue that something is not important because it's not necessary or not sufficient for something else that is good or valuable.
Okay, so now we move on to linguistic pitfalls. Linguistic pitfalls are inappropriate uses of language that hinder accurate and effective communication. That is, it gives an unclear meaning, that is ambiguous, imprecise, or an incomplete meaning. When we say an ambiguous expression, it is one with more than one meaning or reference. So we move on to the types of ambiguities. We have lexical ambiguities. That is where a single word has more than one meaning. For example, a block. A block may either mean a classroom block or a cement block. Referential ambiguity. This is where the text does not make it clear what pronoun or quantities is referring to. Referential ambiguity occurs when a word or phrase in the context of a particular sentence refers to more than one, that is two or more properties or things. For example, Abna was asked to send the things and cook afterwards, and she did it. So in this case, we don't know whether the did is referring to Abna sending the things or the cooking.
An example of syntactic ambiguity is the policeman threatened a criminal with the gun. It could either mean that the policeman threatened the criminal while the policeman was holding a gun, or the policeman threatened the criminal who was holding the gun. Vagueness is the imprecise or unclear use of language. The term states an idea and leaves the interpretation to the reader. An example is many. It may mean 1,000 or 50,000. Another example is early. It could be 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. A third example is very rich. It could mean that the person is a millionaire or a billionaire.
Go. Okay, now we move on to basic logic. It seems like everyday aspect of our reasoning involves basic logic. That is to say that basic logic has a practical significant aspect. To say that if your friend is in Central University, you know he's in Central University and not Legon. Okay, so we look at some basic aspect of basic logic. We come to consistency. A set of statements can be said to be consistent when and only when it is logically possible for both of the sentence or all of the sentence to be true in the same situation. For example, Eze eats a lot and Eze is a fat boy. You can say from these two sentences, Eze eats a lot and Eze is a fat boy makes sense in one situation, because someone who eats a lot might end up growing very fat, even though the example I gave may not be real in our real life aspect, because maybe Eze might not be a fat boy or might not eat a lot, but because someone who eats a lot might end up growing fat. Because someone who eats a lot might end up growing fat. This sentence or both sentences can be said to be logical.
Entailment is a set of statements that implies or entails that a particular statement is true, provided that statement follows logically from it. So example, he took a flight to London. Example B, someone took a flight to London. So from the various examples, it implies that A entails B. Another this thing that should be noted is that when it comes to entailment, the statement that implies is more stronger than the other one. So from the various example, all thieves are smart. The other example, most thieves are smart. From the two examples, we realize that most thieves are smart is more weaker as compared to all thieves are smart. This is because the second one, that is most thieves are smart, implies that it is related to a particular group of power equivalents. This is when two statements are being compared together, they give the same meaning, but then they are being said using different words. So example, Akufo-Addo's government is better than that of Mahama's government. The second example, Mahama's government was more weaker as compared to Akufo-Addo's government. Both statements are being said in different ways, but then they implied or they give the same meaning.
Disjunction is expressed by the word or in English, but it's useful to bear in mind that two types of disjunction, when P or Q is used in the exclusive sense. This is equivalent to either P or Q. For example, a boy has a phone. The phone can either be used to make a call or can to play music. Probably he is not saying that the phone can do both. So on the other hand, under the inclusive reading, P or Q is consistent with the possibility where both P and Q contain.